Welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports with Scooter. Scooter here. Well, this is going to be a video about the Pirates that a lot of people aren't going to want to hear, but I think it's time we look at the truth here. Uh, the Pirates got embarrassed last night by the Washington Nationals. They lost 9-5. It was really bad. It was 9-1 going into the ninth inning. Pirates score 4 runs with the help of a Brian Reynolds home run. They make it 9-5, so it didn't. If you just looked at the score, you'd think, well, that's not horrible. It was embarrassing. This pitching staff is crap. The bullpen's been crap. The starting pitching is starting to turn to crap. Mitch Keller, for most of the season, has been horrible. Paul Skeens has not looked like Paul Skeens. Braxton Ashcraft, really, to be honest, is the one bright spot in this pitching rotation. It does not look good. It doesn't look good at all. Bubba Chandler's looked a lot better. It's not all doom and gloom, but it's getting to the point now where where's the Pirate run? Where's the winning streak? It's almost impossible to have one if you can't depend on a bullpen. And now with this starting pitching staff, you can't depend on your ace, Paul Skeens. You can't depend on your veteran, Mitch Keller. It's trouble. And I think it's time to face the music. If over the next few weeks they don't turn this ship around, they don't start winning ball games, they don't get a few games over 500, I can almost bet you that the Pirates will start being sellers. And I got to believe if they do that, Brandon Lau will be gone. Ryan O'Hearn will be gone. Who knows who else? Brian Reynolds might be gone. There's some guys that aren't going anywhere. Emerson Valdez will be here. Connor Griffin will be here. But if you're the Pirates organization, you don't even know if there's going to be baseball next year. They have some really strong pieces that if they decide to go back into a rebuild mode, they got a lot of pieces they can offload to start that process. I'm not calling for it. That's not what I want to see, but I can see it happening. And I can see Ben Sherrington finally being fired at the end of the season. Because if you're going to go into another rebuild mode, you ain't going to do it with a guy who couldn't get it done. I'm not putting the fork in this team yet, but yesterday was embarrassing, and yesterday showed a lot of flaws in the Pittsburgh Pirates team. They can score runs, but they can't stop runs. Anytime this team scores 5 or more runs, they should not be losing this many baseball games. And I think we have to wake up to the fact that they're just too flawed. And I think we have to wake up to the fact that this organization has known this for a while now, and they've done absolutely nothing to help. Nothing. It takes 2 to tango, but you can't tell me that you couldn't find anything to fix this bullpen a month ago. And now I got to believe they're just sitting back waiting to see what this team's going to do. They need to go on a run. They need to go on a run starting yesterday. They're running out of time. A game below 500 is not acceptable. This team is better than that. This offense is better than that. And this isn't a Don Kelly problem. Don Kelly can only put on the field what Don Kelly has. And this team does love playing for him. They all say it to a man. So I do think he's the right coach. I just can't figure this team out. One minute they look elite, the next minute they look like a bunch of little leaguers who can't pitch. So let's see if they turn it around tonight. Braxton Ashcraft's on the mound. It seems like every time this kid's been put in this situation, he's come through. It was rough last time, but after a couple innings, he looked like the Ashcraft he's looked like all year. So let's hope he can get it done again. We need to hope Paul Skeens gets it turned around. He's too good not to. And I don't know what to say about Mitch Keller. I said a while back in a video that I think Mitch Keller needs to be put in the bullpen and taken out of the rotation. I think his arm's starting to show fatigue. I think he's starting to lose his stuff. And I think it's because too many innings. He's got too many innings on that arm. So put him in the bullpen and put somebody else in that starting rotation. Go make a trade. Get another starter. Get a couple relievers. Let's go, Pirates organization. Are we just giving up? Are they just throwing up the white flag? They don't care? I can't figure it out. So let's go Pirates. Let's get something rolling. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. And always, and until next time, let's go Bucks.